Hello, good evening. It's me, Kimberly, coloring art lover, coming to you with a book review. Before I get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and also don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive future updates for when I upload more content. With that being said, let's get started. So, this book is called Let's Get Creative with Markers. Now, on my channel and other people's channels, they've done books about color pencils. And on Coloring Pages Bliss, she has a series about markers and using them with other mediums, such as gel pens, color pencils, and all sorts of other stuff. So this book is created directly for markers about coloring, shading, blending, and beyond. And there's other stuff in here too. So you have this nice glossy cover front and back. On here it tells you a little bit about what is inside the book. So let's flip it open. Now the person who created this, her name is Angela Van Dam. She prefers to go by the nickname of Angel. So this is your first page. It is by Design Originals. So the first page is a little bit about her, and then the second one is a welcome to, I guess, from her, and then she talks about markers and herself. And then it jumps straight into this colorful table of content, broken down into 7 sections. So the first section is going to be about marker basics. So it's going to be water-based markers versus alcohol-based, markers for embellishing, creating color charts, paper, journals, and sketchbooks, and caring for your markers. The next one is essential marker techniques. Underneath that, you have embellishing with markers, watercolor effects with water-based markers, blending with alcohol-based markers. The next one is many ways to use markers. Coloring in the lines, coloring without lines, marker-only designs. The next one says full page freehand masterwork, patchwork on paper, firework explosion, watercolor, and doodles. Getting crafty with markers, gift tags, fish scale collage, the big pineapple, the floral bouquet. Coloring bonanza, tips and tricks, imagination, happy days, sing aloud, rainbow scales, mandala, floral cluster, rise and grind, and last but not least, a color chart. So unfortunately I can't, go all the way into the pages, but I will just hold the pages down so you can see what it looks like. Now the paper is a thick kind of paper, you can hear it, and it's actually very nice. I like that it's colorful. And then here are your different types and tips for watercolor markers. Then here's your different types of journals. Again, she talks about how to take care of them. And then here she talks about different lines you can create with markers. And then she gives you an opportunity here to color with paint pens and gel pens to create a little extra after you've colored with marker. This is the watercolor effect. And then she has what's called a 3-step blending, tonal blend, complementary blend, and analogous blend. I do apologize, I'm sorry. In the blending differences, you have alcohol-based, watercolor-based, watercolor markers, and then water-based markers. And then here she gives you an opportunity to do your own. And then the same thing here. I like how she's left the picture a little bit empty, so you can add your own little embellishments like leaves, the flowers, all those lines. So again, she gives you pages where you can create your own picture blends, something similar to this without the lines. She talks about how you should get a sketchbook to help you practice with your free-handed designs and things like that. This one is called Patchwork on Paper. So obviously she colored different parts, different colors, and then grabbed different markers and drew different patterns. This one is Fireworks. Then you have watercolor and doodles. So what she did here, she put watercolor, I guess, on the page, and then she got a Micron Sakura pen, it looks like, felt tip pen, and drew on top of the page. And then you can make gift tags. These are the projects. This is where you can create things using markers. I thought this was cute. This one was also kind of cute too, using the fish scales for pineapple effect instead. And then she took different various watercolor markers in green and put them on the plate, and then eventually a watercolor brush and drew it onto the paper, and then added the scales as pineapples instead. And then here she creates like a big floral bouquet, showing you how to do it step by step. And just a few more tips and tricks here. And then you jump into pages that show you what she's done versus the page that you can do and make it your own. This one says, "Imagination will take you everywhere," which is a quote by Albert Einstein. This one says, happy day. This one says, "Sing loud, sweet little bird." I think this one's the cutest. And then you just have this random picture and this mandala, and then this floral bouquet, and then a coffee cup that says "Rise and Grind," and you can decorate the cup your own way. And then here you get a color chart to make color samples. You get 2 pages of that, and then the final page is a little bit about the author herself and the back of the book. So thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.